So, Al, any truth you're moving to receiver full-time, catching passes all the time, deep all the day? No, but just talk about that play. Was that called to you, or what happened on that play?
I mean, it's just a play that we've been practicing previous, and they always tell me if I'm open, he's going to throw it to me. And then, like, sometimes in practice, I'll be like, just throw it in there. I don't care. I'm going to go get it. So I guess today he just tried it, and it worked. So I was asking.
It's like to see you and Brandon and Golly and even Brett just run the ball at will. I know it may not be like that in every game, but what was that like to just be a part of a pretty dominant running attack today?
I mean, it feels good. I feel like we was able to establish a good run game today, and I feel like it helped our offense a lot. It started opening up the pass game, and the pass game opened up the run game today as well. So I just feel like being able to be in that group with those guys and running hard, we just all just click off each other, and we all just want to run as hard as we possibly can. So it just worked for us.
How about the touches, Alan? Are you the workhorse of the group?
I mean, I don't know what you can call it. I mean, I just do what they tell me to do. I mean, they be like, okay, he's gonna play. Sometimes I have to block, so I block. Sometimes I get a run, so I run. So I mean, I just do whatever I do for the team.
2 weeks into that rotation, are you comfortable with it? Is everybody getting enough touches there? Are you happy?
I don't think anybody got a problem with what's going on. I mean, they just whoever the hot guy, we roll with it, and that's what we've been told. I mean, we just know basically it's still us back there, and we all got good potential to do some things, and we just know when our number's called, you do what you can do with it. So I don't think anybody got a problem with it.
You guys feeding off each other out there?
Oh yeah, we feed off each other every day. I mean, we practice together, we always together, we in the meeting room together. So I mean, it's just what we always do. I mean, it's 24/7 because we out there in practice, and what you do in practice rolls over to the game. So when we get out there in the game, we all just feed off each other.
How about the offensive line? What's maybe been the change this season that you've seen that's allowed you guys to kind of chew up yardage here in the first couple of weeks?
I mean, I feel like the O-line, I mean, we had a lot of young guys, guys get stronger, guys get bigger, guys get faster, guys get smarter. I mean, playing O-line, you have to be a pretty smart guy, but you got to know what to do, and I feel like our O-line is a real smart O-line, and I feel like they just been stepping up a lot for us this year. And so I'm proud to run behind them, so I like it.
You're good friends with Golly. What do you think seeing him running out there tonight, getting those big runs?
Oh yeah, it's always good to see your brother run. So I mean, it's like my brother. So I feel like when he do something good, I do something good. I do something good, he do something good. So we just feed off each other. And then we got big niggas. That's our brother too. So we all just keep grinding.
With the quarterback who, doesn't slide and throws his body into people, stiff arms people. Does it get you guys going?
Definitely. When you bring that enthusiasm, it's universal. Everyone feels it, especially on the offense. And when you see a guy taking hits like that, obviously we're worried about it. But at the same time, it gets you pumped up and makes you want to keep going.
What also did it do for this team today when Corey Jones gets 3 sacks in a row, and then the defense starts the second half with 3 straight 3-and-outs? I mean, even from an offensive standpoint, what did that do for you guys?
It's huge. It's momentum. Anytime the defense can get stops, it helps the offense out a lot. It allows us to get some rhythm going.
I know the numbers are pretty staggering. There was a couple drives of stall, but did you feel at any time that you guys would struggle moving the ball against these guys? Because obviously the stat sheet doesn't indicate it, but did you guys feel pretty confident you're going to be able to pretty much move the ball at will against these guys?
I mean, it's part of the game. You're not going to move the ball every time. Obviously, as an offense, we try to, but we believe in what we got going. Fortunately, I was able to work out a little even more towards the end and now we're able to point.
How much confidence does it build when you see that offense in that third, fourth quarter finally explode and look like it's supposed to look on paper?
Coach C always talks about finishing games. So when we came in for halftime, that was definitely the main focus. Getting the offense together. It all starts with the line, then moving guys off the ball, and running backs making plays, and receivers making plays. So.
When the running backs are running as well as they are, especially 3 or 4 men at a time, how easy does it make getting past the secondary, getting those catches? I think 4 receivers compiled just under 250 yards. So not only do you guys have a running attack today, pretty solid passing attack.
The running backs done great for us. Through man rotation, we didn't ask for anything more. Brandon, Golly, and Al have definitely been working with us off in practice, and it definitely comes out on the field. So, as receivers, it makes life a little bit easier as receivers to get past the secondary and get open and make that do as well. We thank those guys so much.
Can you talk a little bit about Dominic? I mean, he had 5 catches, 96 yards, and he showed his kind of array of skills out there today.
Dominic's done. He's always been a big player. He commands a lot of. He's kind of a quiet guy, but he definitely comes out on the field and plays with a lot of heart. And he's a smart kid. and he's definitely a playmaker. So I think the more games that we get to, I think you can see Don more involved.
Chris, first road game for you guys next week. You've been a part of a lot of these road. It'll be the first road game for a lot of these guys. Do you talk to them about what it's like to go on the road with this team, as far as just like a business trip, as Coach C said, or do you address the team about going on the road for the first time this coming week?
I'm excited about it. We got a lot of young guys on this team who haven't obviously played a road game yet. So, you just got to approach every game the same way. Like you said, a business trip, and go out there and execute.
Chris, let's talk a little bit about
Brian, you talked about how the defense took it personal this week. How did you guys come out and respond today from what you guys put up last week?
Yeah, well, we weren't satisfied with last week's win. It was ugly defensively. We didn't do our job. Had a lot of mental errors, a lot of mistakes, and we kind of beat ourselves up. So we took that personally. Going into this week, we corrected our mistakes in practice, and that was the thing. Our mental errors were things that we could correct. So we corrected those, came out, executed. Coach English had a great game plan going into that against this pistol offense. So, all we have to do is execute, do our job, and it goes to show when we do things right, we can get the job done pretty well.
You've never seen him get 3 sacks in a row, and what that do for the defense?
Man, he's selfish. He's greedy. Corey Jones, man, 3 sacks in a row. No, I've never seen that before, but it was great seeing that, especially when it's on your side of the ball. He's a great player. He's just out there making plays, and I'm glad he's part of it.
Just talk about what that did for the defense, because after that, you guys just...
Yeah, I mean, that was a big, spirit killer for them. It seems like as soon as that happened, they kind of just hung their heads, and things were up for us after that.
Brian, Coach Kirsch said you made a couple adjustments late in the second half defensively, and then it seemed to go. What specifically did you guys do? Was it an alignment thing, or what specifically happened to where it really got turned around for you?
It wasn't anything big. It was just a little tweak. It was just part of our game plan. Going into the game, we just a couple plays there we didn't execute correctly, and once we started doing our job and doing things right, we shut everything down.
Did that quarterback swap, I think it was midway through the second quarter, did that throw you guys off any when they pulled Rutherford?
No, because, last week watching them play Texas Tech, they actually did that a little bit. They swapped in and out. So we were kind of prepared for that. We were kind of expecting that to happen, and we adjusted. Great.
You guys got 3 takeaways today. Just talk about, it's been pretty important that is for the defense. Today we kind of saw it.
Yeah, it was a huge goal guard in the season. We got to get that ball out. And first week we didn't get any turnovers, and I was kind of disappointed. Like I said, we weren't really satisfied with that game and the performance. So to come out this week, get those turnovers is huge, and we just got to keep building off that and get more out.